Hey, how is everyone doing? I hope alive and well, feeling good and looking even better. So I have some Palo Santo burning in the back. If you see any smoke come through, okay. Um, Already I'm just getting like, thank you, ancestors. First, let me do a side note. You don't have to incline to this. However, what my spirit team has told me is that when we burp, of course, there's all the health reasons why, right? Why we burp, right? But also, a lot of the times, most of the time, for me, all the time when I burp, it's my ancestors speaking to me, giving me some type of message. So that could be for someone. If you've been also just feeling that your burps have a meaning beyond the medical health reasons we already know. Anyways, again, that was just like a sidebar, but a message for someone. So, yeah, the vibes are high right now. As chosen ones, they stay trying to come at us, but they shall not prevail. Not ever, not ever. Nope. So, I'm just sending you guys all so much love and authenticity. Okay, make sure you're manifesting during this time. Okay, let it be known to the universe what you're inviting in, what you're thankful and grateful for, and how the universe can assist you and co-create with you, okay, as well as giving thanks and praise to the Most High and to your spirit team, okay? Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Ariel, Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, okay? Just the list goes on, right? Of all the archangels and angels of light that assist us and that are constantly protecting us and helping us to move forward along our journey and also to enjoy it. Okay, because that's like super important that we remember to enjoy our journey. Like we here to live, okay? So, we came here to tear down some things as well, as far as like our ancestry goes, our lineage, to bring certain things into fruition, right? So, yes, we are here to live. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this tarot deck. It's one of my newer decks. I love this deck. It's so cute, okay? But also just like a great tool to use. But first, we're gonna go ahead and move our amethyst out the way, okay? Gotta acknowledge the amethyst. We're gonna go ahead and see what messages will come through from the Thyself deck, okay? This is the OG deck here, the deck I've been using pretty much since day one. Spirit-led messages, okay? Channel messages placed onto these cards, okay? So, let's see, the bottom of the deck acting up. Let's see. If you want to travel, you can soon. It's up to you, okay? So that's a message for you. So if you've been thinking about traveling, taking a trip somewhere, um, going out of town, you know what I mean? Doing some type of traveling, okay? Whether that be by air or ground, you driving, you about to hop on the train or something. I always think those are so cute, like the wine trains. But I'm not like a big wine drinker during this era of my life. So even though that's like a cute thing, but it's for people who enjoy, who are enjoying wine. I would just like to go to see the scenery, to be honest. If they have some tequila on deck, then I'll go ahead and mess with that. But okay, some Casamigos in the building. Okay, that could be for someone as well. Like you're in a fun energy right now. You know what I mean? I felt like you've been really balancing your life out. So maybe at one point you were like a heavy drinker, okay? A heavy smoker or whatever the case may be, right? And at this point, you're like really balancing it. So now maybe you're what some people call like a social drinker. I like to call it like a celebratory drinker, or again, just for fun to tap into a higher and different vibe and frequency when it comes to like your ancestry. So the ancestors are really coming through during this message as well, because our honorable ancestors, right, our righteous ones should be acknowledged. Okay, they should be, yeah, honored, acknowledged, recognized, remembered. So sometimes we can do that through other means, right? Um, so that's why a lot of people may take part in like herbs and certain things, and a lot of people know already it's due to the ancestry, the healing medicinal part of the herbs and things, but as well as a respect to nature, to Mother Nature, right? To Father Time, just a respect to divinity and all that is created and abundant in the universe, okay? Anything that grows from the earth, right, is somehow a form of connecting to the earth, connecting to yourself. And our ancestors, when I say our ancestors, I mean specifically my own ancestors, and those who are a part of the African descent, you know, African American, a part of the African diaspora. So that's what I mean by like my ancestors. I can go into depth. I know a good amount about my ancestry, thankfully, and I'm so blessed that for a long time I didn't. So, yeah, with all that being said, just like knowing your ancestry is important, acknowledging your ancestors, honoring them, and again, you know, certain methods can be an honoring to our ancestors as well as a way to celebrate and have fun and like again just live life because that's what we're here to do. Okay, so that's a whole reminder, that's a whole, you know what I mean, that's a whole vibe. Okay, because our ancestors did not come here to play, and they don't play about you. Okay, they don't play. All right. Okay, players, yeah, they gonna play, but not your ancestors. So that's the whole message, okay? All right, that's a whole message. So you could be dealing with like some player energy, you know, with some people that think they playing you, right? Because I'm picking up on that energy, but can't nobody play you is what I'm saying. You can't play the player, right? You can only play the game. And that's what people who call themselves players and not knowing what it is, what's really happening, you know, they end up getting played because they're not understanding that they can only play the game. Okay? So, you know, keep doing you. I keep encouraging you to continuously love, know that you are loved and to be loved, because the world is in such a ironic place at this point in time, and it's only going up for the chosen. Like we only going up, up. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and take a hold on real quick, y'all. So yeah, I don't know why you might be like a foodie. I'm getting that because I literally like I just got like super hungry right now. I had to drink my water, so make sure you're staying hydrated, drinking your water. Again, like somebody's a foodie, your energy is really fun, and like you love food, so that's just confirmation for you. So let's tap into some of the cards that came out. Okay, so we got here believe in thyself. Okay, and then we have here angel number 1222. So 222 is significant. Okay, 1222. If you want, you can look that up on Google and see what may resonate with you and for you. Okay, 222, big changes coming through. All right, love thyself. Ashe, belonging. So you're the type of person that has always belonged, and you've had a sense of of belonging, right? Meaning that maybe at one point or even right now in your life, you're like, where do I belong? But you've always belonged, okay? You belong here, you belong on this journey. So that's really beautiful. Yes, thank you, ancestor. So just like kudos to you, good job is what I'm hearing. Believe in thyself. Okay, peace of mind comes with practice. It is essential that you meditate and listen to soulful music. Be mindful. Okay, so yeah, listen to some good soulful music. Sometimes gospel music is like really soulful and can help. You have to be selective in anything that you listen to, that you put into your body, right? So, of course, be selective. But yeah, listen to some soulful music. I love Jill Scott, Erica Badu in some aspects, um, Brown Skin. Okay, that song is coming through. Something about my brown skin. What was her name? Dang, her name escapes me right now. But anyways, yeah, so listen to some soulful music, meditate, okay? Know thyself. Healer. Okay, so you're in tune right now with the healer, and you yourself could be a healer. I encourage people to tap into their own energy, and you can literally, once you tap in, heal your own self. Okay, so connect with me, email me if you have further questions in regards to that. Okay, trust thyself. Okay, yes, you did. Helping yourself. Yes, you are. Period. Okay, so with that coming out right after healer, it's like you've already healed yourself. Maybe unconsciously knowing it, but you have. The steps you've taken, the things that you've done, the shadow work I'm hearing, and even engaging more in that, letting that fear of doing shadow work be released from you, right? That's something that you can actually burn and release. And just being aware and in tune with yourself, knowing what needs to change, and acknowledging, I want to say your faults and your flaws, but really just acknowledging the things that no longer serve you, right? That don't fit where you're going, where you're at. Ashe, let's go. There's certain, I gave an example earlier about in this era of my life, I'm really not into wine, right? So, with that being said, that's like an example of just letting go of things that no longer serve you and being good with that, accepting it, So, don't hold yourself back and just say, well, for instance, if I'm just gonna say, well, even though I'm not into wine right now, I'll still drink some wine. Like, no, I'm not. That's not what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? I've had a bottle of wine, the same bottle of wine, for like a few months, just sitting on my counter, maybe longer, right? And I'll dib and I'll dabble here. Um, yeah, for a couple months, and I'll have a little drink here and there, like a small glass, and that's pretty much it. But I'm like, I'm not really into it right now. You know what I mean? Like, I had bought it, I think, for my birthday, just to have like a birthday drink, and so yeah, just do you during this time, because you're doing it. You know what I mean? Again, like the card said, you did it. Okay, you're helping yourself. Yes, you are. That is like, again, kudos to you. So yeah, your ancestors are like really rooting for you, cheering you on. They're like telling you, great job, like you you doing it. Okay, I know that's right. Making your ancestors proud. Bless, bless. Okay, pray for understanding. Trust now. Allow peace and comfort to supersede. Be brave. Hold on to what you know to be true. Ashe, amen. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing but blessings coming through. So that's something specific to pray for during this time. So here and now, we thank the Most High. We thank our spirit team in totality for blessing us, right? And we ask for understanding, inner standing as well, right? Leveling up. Ashe, amen, and blessing us with things expected and unexpected. And we are most grateful. Ashe, amen. Know thyself. Beauty, beautiful. That's so beautiful. Okay, literally, like you, and you are. I'm hearing that you are beautiful and your offspring is beautiful as well. So you're beauty and you produce beautiful things, right? Keep doing that. All right, in your totality of your life. Okay, that's like the word of the day, I guess, totality, because I've said it already a couple times, and it's just, it applies, it works perfectly. So yeah, and all that you do is beautiful. Ashe, love thyself. D'Angelo. Okay, so earlier a card came out about listening to some soulful music, so you may want to listen to some D'Angelo. I'm also hearing Angie Stone. I think they had or have like a connection. R.I.P. to Angie Stone. Okay, heal thyself. It's time to heal. Yeah, so the healer card did come out earlier, and then now it's time to heal. So healing is a whole process, but it's such a beautiful one, right? Again, with that beautiful card coming out beforehand, it's time to heal. And that is where you're at. You're at a point where you're like, I'm ready to heal. So that's why a lot of change is occurring in your life, because that is a process of healing. Ashe, amen. So kudos to you again on your healing journey. This is beauty. This is beautiful. Love thyself. That's funny. Some noise just started occurring just now when the message started getting real good, right? That's all right. That's all right. Love thyself. Okay? Sweet like sweet tea. Ow. Yeah. Okay, you are. You are such a sweet, sweet individual. Know that. Love thyself, right? Say that to yourself. I am a sweet individual. Sweet like sweet tea. Okay, come with the bars. Thank you. All right, so we have Jennifer Hudson, Giving Myself. So that's a song by Jennifer Hudson. So Spirit never leaves you without exactly what you need. Your spirit team, again, don't play about you. So that means they're going to provide for you exactly what you need, right? So go ahead and listen to some soulful music. Okay, tap into that energy, and tap into your soul. When you go deep, that's when you go into your spirit, right? Deep into your soul, you go into your spirit. All right, heal the world, essential healer, essential worker, right? So you know how we had like the pandemic and whatnot, the that thing that was orchestrated, and you know what I'm talking about, the COVID. So yeah, so you know how they had essential workers during that time? Well, during this time, you're an essential worker if you're a healer. Okay, so I hope that you will accept the call. Ashe, ashe. Accept the call. The call to come to work. So, ooh, my cars flew out, okay? All right, so let's get it, okay, devil. Okay, devil. So the devil energy, all right. Again, what did I say when I first got on here? That they be trying. They be trying the chosen ones, okay? But they shall not prevail. So that devil energy is released, all right? That devil energy is, it's just like letting you know what the deal is, right? You know what I mean? The devil be trying, but the devil don't win, okay? So, yeah, we already talked about that. And that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't knock it off, that's what that's given to me. Oh my bad, I should have covered they behinds up. But yeah, like, okay, like we have the power to tell the devil to get the fuck on. Ooh. And that came out so powerful, so strong. Like, for real. You know what I mean? So with this energy coming up, you just tell the devil, nah. Like, not today. What they say, not today, Satan. Not today. We're not accepting that energy. You need to get up on. All right? So, like, there's this reiteration that your spirit team wants you to know is that you have the power to go ahead and speak to this energy and say, no. So that's why it's important to burn and release, because that's in a way doing the same thing, like speaking to an energy, right? Through the method of fire, all right? Burning and releasing. But you also can use your throat chakra, okay? Powerfully and say, no. I said no. I said not today. I said not ever. Actually, don't even come back here with that. Okay, so it's important to do your shadow work because it increases, it amplifies your power to be able to speak to this and say, nah. Okay, so I hope that really helped y'all. I hope that really encourage you and let you know that you can pray, okay, stay prayed up, but also you can speak to this energy and get it away from you. Okay, all power is of God. What is not of God has no power to do anything to me. Okay, say that, repeat that. All right, every time you feel this type of energy trying to creep up in, like, nah, all power is of God. What is not of God has no power to do anything to me, my lineage, my divine spouse, my offspring. Ashe, amen, right? So we have the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, so again, money coming up. Okay, them coins is coming in. All right. So yeah, there was like an attack on your finances, right? But now it's free. Your finances are free. Ooh, that money is coming. You wait and you watch. That money is coming in. You got some coins coming in. So we have Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of abundant energy here, okay? So with that coming out right after the Page of Pentacles, it's an elevation, it's an amplification, of abundance that is coming into you, okay? Strength, right? Continue to be strong, like you have a lot of strength, right? You're holding on to what you know, right? And you're doing the very best that you can, and that's all your ancestors, that's all your angels, right? That's all your spirit team in its totality can ask of you. And it's, your ancestors are really saying that you've been displaying and you've been utilizing your strength during this time, and that's commendable. Okay, we have the Page of Cups as well. Okay, so we had the Page of Pentacles, now we have the Page of Cups. So again, like you have stuff that's like coming to you. It's like on the way. It's coming in. You're being uplifted from the page energy into boom, new energy, right? Ace of Cups. So new beginnings in love, right? So yeah, and there's no more, right? There's no more conflict in love, okay? You've superseded. There's so much coming in for you, right? You've been experiencing. We have to acknowledge. That's what it's all about. It's really about the journey. I said that already. And Spirit wants to reiterate that, allowing you to know that these conflicts, these things that come up, specifically in your love life, right? That they are meant to encourage you to use your strength, right? You have this strength, right? It sometimes allows us to take a look at ourselves and make sure we're loving on ourselves, right? So there's no more, right, of this conflict because you've used your strength, right? And now you've got genuine, authentic, real love coming in. You've stepped into that self-love. You started adorning yourself, getting all cute. Look at her. She looked cute in the picture, right? And now you have this new love coming in, this new beginning in love that all began with you and your strength, right? And you overcoming things, right? And you have an abundance of it coming in, right? An abundance. So as above, so below. So make sure you're thinking positively, saying you are loved and you are loved, right? And saying that your dream partnership with your divine spouse is coming into fruition here and now, right? Yes. Okay. So, make sure when you get them coins, you go ahead and email me. Okay. Don't forget about your girl. Okay, email me for the Cash App and the Zelle. Okay. But yeah, you know what I mean? There's like so much love coming in for you. So many new things in abundance because you've done the work. You know what I mean? You ain't been standing still and being stagnant. Things in the 3D may have, but you're in the 5D and you've elevated. Okay? And again, as above, so below. So you are really high ranked. You are really victorious and successful in the 5D. Okay, and that is coming into fruition for you in the 3D. Ashe, amen. Okay, put Ashe in the comments. Let's turn up with the Ashe. Okay, because I've definitely been praying here. Okay, and you know what it is if you know what it is. Okay, so big boss energy coming through as well. All right, and we'll see what came out. Yeah, just again, I mean, look at it. We got the Three of Swords, like you was going through some heartbreak, right? And for some of you, this could be like right now. Like right now. Like, you know what I mean? Your heart may be broken. But for most of you, I'm hearing nearly all of you, you know, you've went through some heartbreak that was heartbreaking, okay? But no more. You've healed yourself. You've used your strength, okay? Nine of Pentacles, right? So much wish fulfillment. All you've been wishing for in love, in money, in career, in family, etc., right? The list goes on. Is here for you, right? Ace of Swords, right? Because you have those newfound thought processes, right? You're thinking way more positively now about your life. You're trusting yourself a lot more and you're making it do what it do is what I'm hearing. Okay, so definitely keep doing that. We'll check the bottom of the deck and I'm gonna let y'all go so y'all can bask in this energy of abundance and authenticity, okay? Just alluring, right? You're so alluring, is what I'm hearing, okay? The A words is really coming out, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. Just astounding, right? Just amazing, astonishing, like ashe, ashe, right? Eight of Cups, yeah. So, let it speak for itself. Just like an abundance of love and overflow is coming to you. All right. And like Lava God says, you know, only give from the overflow. Many blessings to you.